calls left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Talking about this thing. People are calling us robbers. People are calling us thieves. People are calling us extortionists. People are calling us names. Some are calling us baby charlatans.
Yeah.
Some are calling us, they are calling us Judas Iscariot. You must know that Judas betrayed Jesus. We did not betray anyone.
Oh, yes, that's very true. That's very true.
We did not betray anyone. And as we are getting down to business, let me just make this statement.
Yeah.
I made a call to Solomon
Yeah.
and to J. Israel
Yeah.
that they must give us a public apology.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
The reason why I was so bold about that is because they were spreading lies.
Yes, that's very true.
They were spreading lies about us. Let us tell them the story of what really happened.
Yeah.
Then we'll delve into other issues.
Yeah.
Okay, so like my brother said, Bible says in Amos that two cannot walk together unless they agree. You know us, you know me. I've been serving the man J. Israel since June 2016.
Yeah.
I've been working very close to him. Everyone knows me. You cannot deny that.
That's true.
I've been working very close to the man J. Israel. And we were in East London working together. And as we were working together, I was the head of his protocol, And even in East London, I was a pastor in his church in East London. Then a time came that he was supposed to move to Durban to establish a new branch in Durban. He called us to his house, myself and the entire protocol team. He called us to his house on a Sunday service. He called us to his house and said, gentlemen, when we went there, we thought that we are going to pick the man from his house
That's true.
and proceed to a service because it was during a Sunday service.
Yes.
Right? And he said to us, gentlemen, I'm not going to the service.
Yeah.
He was even wearing shorts.
That's true.
Everyone was surprised. He was even wearing shorts. He was wearing, And he said, gentlemen, I'm not going to church today. Let's sit down. I have something I want to discuss with you.
Yeah.
Right? Then he said, ladies and gentlemen, we were about 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He started asking us individual, what are you doing in East London? What are you doing? Are you working? What are you doing?
Yes.
And as we were talking, everyone gave their different responses.
Yeah.
Okay? And he said to us, he wants to take us to Durban. And as we go there, we will be staying with the men. We will be working together with the men. And he will take care of our welfare.
Yeah.
And he will give us a certain amount of money every month. Okay? That was the agreement.
Yeah, that's true.
But to our surprise, as we came over to Durban, nothing like that ever materialized. If there's a day that he paid us, I don't remember that day.
That's so true.
Okay?
Yeah.
Someone is asking, many people were asking here on social media.
Yeah.
They were saying, but you guys, did you sign a contract with this man?
Yeah.
I'm a student of law. I studied law for 4 years. I graduated with an LLB degree. And there is a subject that we call the law of contract.
That's true.
Okay? For there to be a contract, there has to be a performance.
That's very
okay?
true.
There has to be performance, and the other party needs to meet their own terms of the contract. Okay? So we met our part of the performance, and he did not meet the part of the payment. Someone said, but did you write it down? No, we did not write it down. We did not write it. It was not a written contract.
Yeah.
It was a gentleman's agreement.
Agreement. That's very true.
A gentleman's agreement is an agreement between two people.
That's true.
Based on trust.
That's very true.
Based on mutual trust.
Yeah.
So if I trust you that if we do this, you will do this, then there's a contract.
Already.
And that contract is enforceable by law.
That's true.
So he's busy writing on social media that no, I did not sign any contract with you guys.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Mr. J. Israel, we entered into what is called a gentleman's agreement.
Which he knows.
Which he knows.
Yeah. And you cannot deny that.
Which he knows.
Yeah.
Okay?
You cannot deny that.
You cannot you cannot come out today and start saying that there was no contract after all the work we've been doing.
I was taking care of them.
Taking care of it. You must
not
not make us say things that
No,
you don't
that's
want to
not
say.
it. That's not it at all. That's not it. Because as for me, I was having my own ministry in Bloemfontein.
Yeah.
And I reached out to him on Facebook.
Mm.
When I reached out to him on Facebook, he gave me his personal number.
Mm.
And I believe that some of you know the number that was starting with 072.
Mm.
Yeah. He gave me the number and we started communicating on WhatsApp.
Mm.
As we were talking, he told me, son, you need to come to East London.
Mm.
I went there. I arrived on Saturday.
Yes.
When I arrived on Saturday, we spoke while the guys were fixing the pulpit.
Mm.
I remember he was sitting on a white couch.
Mm.
And he told me, you know what? We are going to talk tomorrow. After we spoke about everything that was happening. And he told me, you know what? We are going to talk about everything tomorrow. You need to rest. Then from there we'll talk tomorrow. I did that. Tomorrow, he came. After coming, he spoke in front of people, not prophesying, about everything that he knows that we discussed on WhatsApp and everything that we spoke even after on my arrival.
Yes.
That was not a big deal. I had a trust in the man. I trusted him that he's from God. I believed his word. After that, after the service, he called me. I went to see him. He told me, son, there is something that we should do. You need to be here. Work with me. I'll release you when it's time. I believed in his word. I stayed. And I told him that things are not okay with me. But he promised that everything he's going to take care of me. On everything. So when he's coming out to say that these guys, they followed me. These guys, I was taking care of them. You need to respect yourself. You need to respect yourself, honestly speaking, because you are taking advantage of your evil intelligence, your evil, I can say worldly wisdom, should I say, that you are always using to manipulate people now and again. But I believe that this is the time that we should put this to an end. We should put this to an end. Honestly speaking, this is not right. This is not okay.
Right. As we are proceeding, let me just address this ghost account here. Jacob Dube, I know you are hiding behind this ghost account. Nice on Moyo. Yeah.
Oh,
he is saying he has denied the gentleman's agreement. So don't say he cannot come now and deny.
Yeah.
My man, we have worked for you for over... let me just talk about Deben only.
Yeah.
For over 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's on record. You know, people know that we have worked for you.
Yes.
You yourself, you know
That's
that we have
very
worked
true.
for you.
Yeah.
You know, your PAs, they know that we're working for you. You know, he thinks that maybe we don't know the conversations that they might have with the PAs.
Yeah.
Because your PAs would come and leak some information to us, you know. And you think that by us being quiet, we were maybe scared of you. No.
Yeah.
We were actually expressing and showing respect.
That's very true.
To you.
That's
because
very true.
We were serving
very
under
true.
your ministry.
Yeah.
And we were very respectful of you. Now, let's just cut to the chase. 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
or let me say 3 weeks ago, right? The man was not at the house.
Right.
We were staying together in the same house.
In the same house.
We were staying together. I was cooking for the man.
Yeah.
And the man traveled and he went to Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Okay? And as he went there,
Right.
2 weeks went by. He was not at the house. Because people were saying, how come you guys took things from him when he was not at the house? We'll get to that.
Right.
You know, some ignorant people were coming here, bashing us online, talking about things that they don't know. I hope Solomon is watching.
Right.
I hope Solomon is
Definitely
watching.
He is with one of his ghosts.
I hope he's watching here, so that he can get the truth about this friend of his called
Yes.
Jacob Dube.
Yeah.
Right. So 3 weeks ago, the man was not at the house. He traveled to Johannesburg, right? And as he was there, I don't know what happened. He decided not to come back, and he reached out to one of the guys that we were staying with. He called him on my phone. Okay, he called him on my phone, and as he called him on my phone, I was eavesdropping. I was standing next to the phone and they were talking. Yeah. And he was telling the guy that, look, I need you to pack up my things, studio equipment and his other clothes that were at the house, and I need those things in Johannesburg. Yeah. Okay. And as they were talking and arranging everything, the guy asked him and said, but have you spoken to Apostle Vic and the other guys about this? Because clearly they will not take it well. And in the conversation, he can, if he wants, let him come and deny it. Yeah. In the conversation, he was sounding as if we are not part of that plan. So many people will ask, why are you bothered by that? Yeah. The reason why we are bothered about that is because we were staying with this man. That's true. We were working with this man. That's true. We're doing everything for this man. That's true. And then he decided to leave us stranded without even saying anything. So the question then comes, why did you think that you will be left stranded? Here is the answer. Your own bodyguards, J. Israel, you to us. Yes. And they told us, guys, you better find means for you to start surviving on your own. Okay? That's what they said. That's true. Text messages are there. They called us, Yeah. That was the impression that they were giving unto us. Yeah. And I reached out to J. Israel. I asked him, hey, what's happening? I have heard that there is this thing that wants to happen. Why have you not reached out and told me about it? I said, no, I'll get back to you. 4 days waiting for a response. Right. 4 good days waiting for a response that never came. So we decided to say, okay, let's take his studio equipment into our possession. Right. Which we did. Yeah. Okay? We took the studio equipment into our possession. Right. And we went and we kept it safe somewhere. Right. And as we kept it safe, we reached out to him. We called him. Say, we know that you are looking for your equipment. Right. We have the equipment. We have seen that you don't want us to be part of your plans. Right. We have seen that you don't want us to be part of your plans, and we don't mind. We are ready to go anywhere so that we can start our lives afresh. Right. Okay? And as that happened, as we were still negotiating with him, as we were still talking to him about this, because he was acting surprised. Right. And out of nowhere, we got a call from the police. Okay? Do you want to tell us what happened when the police called?
Right. The police called and they asked, they were calling like on every one of us. Like, is this Freeman? Is this Paul? Is this Victor? Is this Comfort? And we did answer our calls and we told them that we are not running away. This guy did this to us. And if it is to say he's willing to come out, let him come out and speak out the truth. Because we are not even running out of... He is the one that is running away from the police. We are not running away from the police.
We are not.
From there, we told actually the police to say, if you want, we can give you references of people that can call you and say, we are looking for this thief. We are looking for this fraud, for this fraudster. We are looking for this charlatan, the word that he uses. He's the biggest charlatan ever under the sun. Because at his age, he doesn't have respect. This is Africa. You can't come out at your age and you insult fathers of faith that have gave birth to Christianity, to people that are moving so mightily, being used by God, and you are calling them charlatans. He is the biggest charlatan. From there, the police laughed. They said, "What does this guy do?" We told them A, B, C. They started tracing and they say, "We have done our research and we have actually found out that number one, the person that has reported this case is wanted by police."
Yeah.
He's wanted by police. After
don't
that,
say the person. Tinashe Xavier Mtamir, Prof X.
Yeah.
You are wanted by the police.
Yes, and he knows it.
You are wanted by the police. Because he reported.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me say this. We reached out to the police.
Right.
Right. And probably before we get into these details, Solomon and Jay Israel they published this thing on the 19th of September.
Right.
19th of September.
Right.
They declared as criminals on Facebook.
Exactly.
They declared as criminals on Facebook. They declared as criminals on Facebook. They declared as criminal everywhere. Solomon and Jay Israel posted videos everywhere, even on Ugly Truth. Posted videos everywhere. Okay? And as they did that, we reached out to the police. The police showed us the docket in the system of the police softwares. Okay? And as they did that, the case was opened on the 8th of September, 2020.
That's true. Yeah.
Right?
And all this is after him. He knows.
The reason why we're so bold to say we want a public apology,
Right.
we're about to tell you now. The case was opened on the 8th of September,
Right.
2020,
Right.
in Durban North Police Station.
Exactly.
And the case was withdrawn on the 15th of September, 2020.
Right.
And they published this on the 19th of September.
What is that?
I don't understand.
Looking for attention.
I
These
don't
are attention
understand.
seekers. Somebody here is saying
I
you
don't
guys
understand.
are annoying. Please go back to Zimbabwe. This is Jay Israel. You don't have papers. You are here. You are talking nonsense. You don't have papers. They can do it. 2 passports on one person. You are here.
There's this one called Mpo Manase saying, yes, you are criminals.
Yeah.
How can I be a criminal if the police are not looking for me?
Right.
I've not been convicted by the police. I'm not by the court.
Right.
Okay? You sound like you're not educated. How can you say that I'm a criminal, yet the court has not declared me a criminal?
Right.
You are talking like Jay Israel.
No, this is Jay Israel. It's obvious.
You are talking like Jay Israel.
Not Jay Israel. It's
So-
Jacob Dube. That's his real
Right.
name.
Someone is saying we need proof of this. Yes, we'll give you. Soon after this video,
Right.
we are publishing the thing from the police.
Right.
We are publishing it soon after this video.
Exactly.
You will see. The case was withdrawn on the 15th
Right.
of September.
Right.
So why did they come and post it on the 19th?
Attention seekers.
Again, Mr. Solomon Izang Ashoms and Jay Israel, I want a public apology. You have to apologize to myself, to my brother here, and to my 2 brothers, and to our families,
Right, that's
and
true.
to everyone who's associated with us for these lies that you've been peddling. You know, Mr. Jay, you reached out to me personally. You reached out to me.
To say I'm sorry.
Yes.
I have the voice. I have the voice notes as well.
You were trying to buy me from the guys. You were trying to buy me. On the 21st, it was my birthday.
Right. I remember.
It was not a happy birthday.
Right.
Maybe before we get to that, this man called Jay Israel, he called some people in Durban.
Right.
I have chats here, he denied it. I have chats, he denied it. He called some people in Durban. I will not mention their names.
Yeah.
He called those people and told those people to find taxi guys
Right.
to hunt us down.
Right.
Taxi guys. There's a guy who called us.
Right.
Called us here. And he lied that he's from dog unit, Durban dog unit. He lied. We traced him down. We went to the police. We said, this is the number of the guy. We gave them the number. They looked for this guy. That guy is a known hitman. And he is saying, I'm a police officer, so and so. I will not mention his name for the sake of our own protection. And
Right.
yeah, because we are not like Jay Israel who says my legal team has advised me
Which
not to
legal
mention
team?
names. Us will not mention names, but we will let the authorities handle that. This guy is a known hitman in Durban.
Right. Exactly.
He called us, said, I'm looking for you. in relation to the matter of the pastor in Mhlang. Yeah. So, Mr. J. Israel, you have lied to the people. You have lied that we are criminals. And you told the police, this is the part that hurts me the most. You know, when they apparently opened the case, the police told them that in that area there's been a lot of house break-ins and house robberies.
Right.
This boy called Tinashe, Prof X, he told the police that we were visitors in his house. Question number one, Mr. Tinashe, who are you to me? I don't know you. I only knew you through J. Israel. I don't have a relationship with you. You told the police that I'm a visitor in the house. How can I be a visitor for more than a year?
In somebody's house.
How can I be a visitor for more than a year? And you guys, the two of you, J. Israel and Tinashe, you told the police that we are prime suspects in other house breakings
Around the area.
The police called us and said, guys, you are prime suspects. But why? But why, J. Israel? Why? What is it that we have done against you? Have we not served you loyally? We have been loyal to you. We have been working with you. We have been doing a lot of things together. But today, you are declaring us criminals. No, man. No. No.
I believe that this is the time and this is the season that you should come and tell people the reality. Because this is not taking you anywhere. You know within yourself that whatever that you are doing, everything that you are doing is wrong. You know it within you. You know it within you. Somebody was asking just recently that how can a person have two passports? He has two passports with two different names.
Yeah.
He has it. And on all those two passports, nothing, no permit, no what, nothing. Let him deny and I'll publish his passports, two of them. Let him deny. I'll publish, even including his girlfriend, this one, Tinashe Prof X. These guys, they are bisexual. This is what they do. They confuse people.
They think we don't know.
Agents of the devil, they came just to cause confusion in people's lives.
There's this, let me just talk to this lady here. I've been seeing her in my comments for a long time.
Right.
You know? Maybe she thinks I'm scared of her or something. This one called Fetish. I don't know how your mind works. Okay. When you do you know poverty when you see it? Do you know the meaning of poverty? If you see me, do you see a person who's poor? Have I ever asked J. Israel himself, has he ever given me a cent to buy even a perfume?
Right.
Okay, perfume is too much. Toothpaste. Has he ever given me a cent?
Not even a day.
Not even a day. Busy here talking nonsense here, saying poverty. He called me the day after we left. I think it was on the 9th of September.
Right.
If he wants to deny, let him deny. We spoke for more than an hour on the phone with J. Israel.
Exactly.
We spoke, me and him. He asked me, so why were you not saying this? You know, I said to him, but look at you are younger than me.
Right.
How can I come to you and come and say, please buy me undergarments? Please buy me toothpaste. Please buy me toiletries. If
what is coming for you, Jacob, is too much because
I saw him. He's busy with ghost accounts.
Right. We are not dealing with lies like what you do. That I have evidence without even showing them. We have evidence of everything.
There he is again, nice on Moyo. There. You were a visitor, maybe because you were homeless. Homeless me. Me, homeless. Are you okay upstairs?
A visitor for 1 year.
Yo, Jacob Dube.
You started it well, your movement.
Yeah.
When you started it, this back to Christ, that was a good idea. But your intentions, the end of it all, look at your life right now. You can't sit at one place to say this is a place that I can call home. Let me settle here. You are moving from one place to another like a frog, jumping up and down, without even using your own papers. On all these buildings, you'll be using people, and from there, you will leave people in trouble. Let's talk even of your church that in Durban,
Yes.
signature that you used. You forged that signature. That of somebody that is looking for you right now. It's looking for you right now. These are the things when you are coming out, you say, this one is a charlatan. You are the biggest charlatan ever. You know it yourself. You know it yourself. You are the biggest charlatan. And we pray that wherever you are, may you receive deliverance. May you receive repentance. May you receive Christ. May you receive Christ. There is no calling of God in you. The man that called you is in Ghana. That's the man that called you. You have no calling of God in you. I'm telling you, there is no calling of God in you. The man that called you is in Ghana. That's the man that had pit on you, felt pit for you, and helped you out. Still, those same people that have helped you, you are going one after the other, smashing, destroying, and killing their lives. What kind of a life? What kind of a human being are you? Are you not ashamed? How do you sleep when you sleep at night? How do you sleep?
You know, maybe people think that it's only me and you who are involved in this thing. You know, it's only me and you.
No,
there are a lot.
Yeah.
There are a lot.
And they are coming
out. Ask people in East London.
Right.
Yeah. Someone will say, but he confessed. Okay, let's leave that one. Okay. He came to Durban and he apparently repented. Okay. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. You know, because to me, what he's doing is rebranding.
That's very true. Obviously.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
It's rebranding. Yeah. He's putting up an act. I'll tell you the reason why. He's putting up an act. You know, the problem starts when someone thinks by us showing submission, us showing loyalty, we don't have brains.
Yeah.
You know? You see us quiet, you think that maybe we are stupid. Number one, I'm more educated than you. Yeah. Let's just put that out of the way. Yeah, I just want you to know that whenever you were trying to play your silly games, I would just look at you and say, okay. Number two, you are younger than me.
That's very true.
You know? So, the back to Christ, let's deal with it.
Yeah.
The back to Christ. It started well. The guy was preaching well. He was preaching the gospel. He was preaching sin. He was preaching the word. He was addressing serious issues, you know. It was good. Right. It was good. Because that is the very same gospel that we know. That is the gospel that we knew from all along.
Yeah.
Okay? Then there was a day, my brother. There was a day we were in the house. We were having a braai. That side near the swimming pool, there was a veranda there. Then there's there's a room that we're playing pool here.
Right.
We go outside, there's a veranda. Then there's a swimming pool there.
Right.
We were having a braai in that area. And it was yourself, myself, it was Comfort and Freeman.
And the other guys.
Yeah. No, we were standing on the corner.
Oh, yeah.
The four of us, five of us.
Yeah.
And he came there, we were talking, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. Then he made a statement. If you deny, come out and deny it. Come out and deny it. He said this. I did not intend to attack Auflukau.
That's true.
I did not intend to attack any other man of God.
Right.
But the reason why I attacked Auflukau was because his sons were attacking me.
That's true. That's very true.
If you deny it,
and he kept quiet as a father.
Yeah.
That's why
he kept quiet as a father. If you deny, come out. I see you are manifesting there in the comment section.
No, don't worry. This is just for today.
If you deny it, come out.
It's not going anywhere.
You said it with your own mouth that the reason why you attacked Auflukau was because his sons
were attacking you.
And he was quiet.
Right.
So there's no God here.
There is nothing.
this is a personal agenda. You know, maybe let's put this out of the way. We don't deny that there are falsehoods in the church.
That's very true.
We don't deny that there are people who are faking things.
That's very true.
We don't deny that. But what we are against is pushing someone's personal agenda. Myself, I don't like being used. Yeah. If you noticed, those that follow me, if you noticed, I stopped sharing J. Israel's things more than 3 months ago.
3 months ago, that's very true.
Someone will say, but you were reading the Bible. You were reading? Yes, I was reading it. Because we were staying in the same house.
That's true.
And when it was service time, everyone was supposed to be in the
Yes. Yes.
Because he gave us roles. Okay, you sit on the camera, you sit on the sound, you be here reading my Bible. If you deny it again, come out. Come out.
There is somebody here who is saying, comfort your fellow thief stole money from, he's saying from fellow on Facebook in the name of Back to Christ. If you knew Jay was rebranding, why did you leave his ministry? Listen here. Whatever, Jacob is lying, right? Whoever that told you that comfort what not stole that money, that's a lie. That was Jacob. That's what he does. He will tell you those are the benefits. That's what he does. If he says that I'm lying, let him come out live. That's what he does. Where he is right now, he has about 50 starter picks, SIM cards that are registered, not in his name. What is he doing that for?
We went to town, myself and his bodyguard.
What is that for?
We went to town, me and Selby.
Right.
We went. We collected SIM cards. Those, if you are from Durban, you know those SIM cards.
Right.
Just go by workshop there. Yeah. Mahala, we took them. Why do you think that J. Israel does not have a registered SIM card number?
Or in his name. He has nothing that is registered in his name. Not even a single thing. Nothing.
I saw a comment.
So this one that is saying comfort stole things, stole money and whatnot. This is Jacob. This is Jacob. It is Jacob's idea here.
He is back again here. He's saying everything that you have said doesn't hold water.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Jacob. Mr. J. Israel. If you are saying that what we are saying does not hold water, why is it that when you suddenly saw that we have run away from you and we have decided to, because people think that we're the ones who came out first.
That's true.
No, he's the one who came out first.
That's very true.
He spoke to some few people. There's a YouTube channel. It's called Exposing False Prophets and Pastors and what.
Yes.
It was already talking about us. Before, a week before, we came out with those small videos. Already. You know? So people are asking, why did you come out first? No, we did not come out first.
Right.
J. Israel sold the story already to people.
Right.
That he came out post, no, my studio has been compromised. This has been happening. I made a lot of changes in my team.
Right.
Fair and fun. Why do you think then, when we came out with those videos, J. Israel quickly ran to Solomon? Solomon posted.
Right.
Ugly Truth posted. He himself posted.
One of his babies.
Why then did you rush to try and play victim, knowing very well that what you are saying is a lie? Why then did you rush to publish things that you had denied? Because there was a video that it was an interview. You were doing that interview. I think there are about 2 interviews.
Right.
The other one was with a guy from Zimbabwe.
Exactly, I remember.
He publicly denied that I don't have a child.
Not even.
I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have anything. I'm single.
Right.
The next thing, he comes out, guys, this is my daughter. But why? Why did you quickly rush to speak about those things when you knew that you have nothing to hide?
That's true.
Why did you rush to pay Solomon and Solomon? J. Israel is playing you and you are not seeing it. I wrote to you. I have the charts here. I wrote to you, Solomon. I told you, please retract what you've posted. And you were scolding me left, right, and center.
Right.
I told you to retract what you posted, and you refused. You declared us fugitives from the police. We are not. If I'm running from the police, why would I be on Facebook? why would I be playing on Facebook if
By the way, if you want to know where we are just next to you. I'm telling you, we are here in Johannesburg. We are here in Johannesburg. We are not even running away from you. Text me privately and I'll forward you the location. If you think that this is a game or whatnot, we are here in Centurion. Yeah, just next to your house. Go just here, just next to this Mall of Africa. We are here, close to you. We are not running away from you. It's not like that. We are not cowards like you.
We are not running.
Somebody that runs away from somebody that is not chasing him. Running away from things that are not chasing you. Nightmares.
Look at the ignorance of this guy. You know, people don't understand the word ignorance. Ignorance means you don't know something.
Right, that's true.
Okay? Jacob Dube is back again. He's saying even your SIM card poor, if we call it using Truecaller,
right,
it doesn't show your name.
Call it now. Call it now. It's in my name. I registered it with my passport.
I don't know how the mind of this guy is working.
I registered it with my passport. You understand? Yeah. I'm not like you. I'm not a charlatan like you. You understand?
I don't know how the mind of this guy works.
Yeah. So this thing should stop. Honestly speaking, this thing should stop.
I don't know how the mind of this guy works.
Because we know the truth, and you know the truth within you. I know that you are somebody that doesn't want to deny the fact that you sometimes you made mistakes. You are always right. That's your life. You make it a point that whatever that you can use it to bring somebody's life down.
Listen to this one. She's saying, I don't know if it's a he or she. Jay never wanted to reveal your names. He protected your names.
Imagine.
I know all the people you are working with in Durban. What do you mean? We are not in Durban.
We are here in Centurion. I told you twice. I will send you my live location if you want. We are not running away from anything.
And this person is saying Jay never wanted to reveal. Are you sure? I know the people he spoke to. Because they reached out.
They reached out.
They reached out.
Records on everything. Even his calls when he was talking to each of us. We have them.
They reached out.
We have them in the phone. In our phones, everything is there in the phone. So you should stop this thing. It's not taking you anywhere. Honestly speaking.
Listen to this one. This one is saying, what if Jay wanted to protect his baby? We did not review the baby. He's the one who reviewed.
He did.
It's not us.
Yeah.
It's not us who reviewed the baby. You know.
So you are talking of this thing of passports and whatnot and what you are keeping every person that is around you. Just prove one person that is valid in South Africa. One, your sister, 5 years ban, she's here in South Africa. Actually, your sister Catherine is sleeping with one of your bodyguards. This boy from Ghana, Amos. You know it yourself. That's how you are paying him. You are paying him because you are allowing him to sleep with your sister. Now, as we are talking. You chased him because of that. The next time he came back, you told him, please, because you saw that he was associated with people that you are fighting.
I have a question for Mr. Jacob.
Right.
I have a question. I have a ask,
right,
as they say. Mr. Jacob, we are in lockdown.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
International borders, they just opened 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You posted pictures,
right,
of your mother and uncles.
Right.
I have one question. How did they cross the border? How?
That's a question.
I want to understand. How did they cross the border? Because borders are closed.
They are closed. No access. You can't cross to another country.
Not another. From Zimbabwe.
From Zimbabwe.
How did they cross?
To come here.
And he thinks maybe we know that he called someone to call someone so that someone can make it happen that
people
they'll
have
cross
to
the
be,
border.
yeah.
We know. We know. And this guy is bashing people.
On the very same thing that you do.
He's bashing
In
people.
private.
These pastors are doing A, B, C, D. He goes behind. He does the same thing that is bashing online. I mean, no, who's playing who here? Who's playing who? You know?
Yeah. Because the same question that you asked about the mother to say she's here in South Africa. Remember, we went with him to South Africa. We were not allowed. He didn't allow us to use our own passports to cross with him. He told us, put your passports in your pocket. You called guys that had to come and cross with us. Just like that's fraud. That's fraud without passports. How many were we when we went to Zimbabwe? The same thing you did it. People are your family is coming here in South Africa without even papers. Your sister, 5 years, she's not allowed to be in South Africa, but you are with her. Your Amos.
J. Israel is back again. He's saying, Victor, I think your mother in UK.
Yeah.
The mistake that you did, I will respond to you now.
Yeah.
I think your mother in UK watching his son sent to university to study for 4 years.
Yeah.
Only to come and wanting to be looked after by Jay. I think your mother is regretting the wasted night. Right. Oh my God. Oh my God. How can you say that? And you are a pastor. You are saying such nonsense.
No, he said he's not a pastor. He said he's a prophet. He said so.
How can you say such nonsense? How can you say such nonsense?
Right.
Eh? You, when you bring your ladies to the house there, eh? You have orgies in the house. Right. You think we don't see? You send Selby your bodyguard to say, guys, no, stay in the room, stay in the room.
No one should be out. We took photos.
Does your own mother, if she sees you doing that,
right,
does she not regret the night that she made you?
Right. That's if he was made during the night, though.
That's
an insult. You can't insult somebody online. You can't insult somebody's mother like that. That's an insult.
You are a disgrace.
Yeah.
You are a disgrace.
I believe this is just the beginning. Eh? We are coming, and I'm telling you that we are many. You know the people that you did wrong, and you know that you are actually blocking them. Blocking them. You are trying by all means. You are trying by all means to block them, that they cannot reach to you. But we have them. They are coming with evidence of everything, even those that you are owing.
You know, we apologize for that. It was just a technical glitch, but we are back. We are back. We are back. We are still talking about J. Israel and his shenanigans, so to say. So, I'd like us to revisit this issue of Tinashe Xavier. You know, as we are proceeding, Number one, Tinashe is wanted by the police. He's wanted for drunken driving, and he's also wanted for, he was supposed to appear in court for a speeding ticket, and he evaded the court in 2018.
All right.
We pulled this out of the police system, so he knows that he can't.
He can't
go
deny
to
that.
the police station.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, we made a statement before our break. This boy here called Tinashe is bisexual.
Both of them.
He's gay. Both of them, yes. If they deny it, we have proof. We have proof of that.
Every time when they are traveling, even at home, they rather leave somebody's bed and go and join each other. You go in the room, you find them naked, all of them.
Tinashe is like Jay's Sisi.
Yeah.
You know? It's like he's Jay's Sisi. But we know you. We know you. We know you, Mr. Tinashe. We know you. You are busy. You are busy with Jay Israel. You are busy. You are. We always see you in compromising positions. You know. Sometimes when you get called up to that room,
Right.
we see them in compromising positions.
Right.
And but how can guys be like this
In the same bed.
in the same bed?
And you feel so comfortable. And you don't want people to know about it. You came out and you said you confessed. You did not confess anything. That was not a confession. Not at all. The things you are coming out that this pastor is sleeping with women. You, the same thing, you are doing it. And you buy these girls because you are not married. You will be lying to them that I'll marry you. You will be lying to them.
Talking about that, you know, during the lockdown,
Right.
I think it was still level 4.
That's it.
You know, he brought his baby mama.
Right.
This one with the child that he posted.
That he just posted. That's it. Yeah, I remember.
We stayed together with her in the same house. The way she entered the house, even Nicodemus entered Jesus' house better. She entered the house better than Nicodemus. You know, she stayed in that house for almost 3 weeks,
Yes.
if not a month. You know, this birthday that we were talking about, she was there.
She was
this
there.
bride that we were talking about, she was there. You know, and there is something that happened when she was there with the sister of Jay.
Right.
They went out somewhere and they were drinking and doing whatever they were doing out there. And they misappropriated. In other words, they stole 15,000 rand from a guy. We are in touch with that guy.
A Taxify guy. You know that. This is the reason why you had to tell your one of your baby mamas to run away with your sister. They went to Joburg because you knew that the police are after them.
That guy is looking for you. He wants his 15,000.
Yeah, he wants his money. Actually, we were speaking with him, and we told everything to detail that happened. He's looking for you. A case is waiting for you as well. Because what you are doing, you try by all means. You try by all means to hide your own sins, and yet in public you come in and speak about other people. How many girlfriends have you brought in our presence while we were looking at you? And you took them upstairs, the number 16 Ridge Road.
What pains me the most is that he thinks we don't know. He thinks we don't know. Your own guy, Selby.
Yeah.
Selby. Your own guy. Sometimes you come and tell us.
Right.
You know. And us being smarter than Selby, sometimes we just let him be.
Right.
You come, no guys, yeah, just, you know. And we know. We know that you used to bring girls. Another time you had about, you and Xavier, you had about 4 girls up there.
In the same house.
And that day, you had, I don't know what you call it, a drinking spree or whatever. There were bottles of Hennessy, your favorite drink,
Right.
and Savannah. They were lined on your window sill. You remember if you go upstairs, you know there's that lounge area of yours. There's a window that is there. It was lined with Savannah. And Selby took those bottles.
Right.
He put them behind his room
Exactly.
in an orange plastic bag.
Exactly.
And he knows this. If you deny again, come out and say it. You know? Come out and say it.
Coming
And,
out.
you know, there's something that happened. I think you know about it.
Right.
One of the days he was having a live service.
Okay. I remember.
That day he was very angry. Against charlatans and jackals and everything. You know, rebuking sexual sin. You know, talking about a lot of things. I know he posted this on Ugly Truth.
Yeah.
He said that we are going to come and talk about this.
Yeah.
Because he knows that we know. Yeah, by the way, Ugly Truth is his page. We'll talk about it
Right.
in another segment.
Yeah.
So, in that service, he rebuked sin like no man's business.
Exactly.
And as the guys who were sitting there were surprised, yeah man, this guy is rebuking sin like this, rebuking sexual sin like this. Yet upstairs there's someone
Right.
in his bed. Yeah, no. This is the highest level of hypocrisy.
That's very true.
The highest level of hypocrisy.
That's
And
very true.
another thing, talking about these girls, his own house help, that lady, I will not mention her name, she picked, let me censor and say rubbers,
Right.
yeah, in his bedroom.
Right.
And she was trying to dispose of them.
Right.
And she came and she showed us from his bedroom.
True.
So this guy has been busy. But yet, online, he appears as Angel Gabriel. He appears as you know, as the guy who does not have any fault. He comes, he bashes charlatans, jackals,
Right.
you are rapists, you are what foxes, you are everything. But yet you are. Did Jesus not say, how can you tell your brother to remove a speck in his eye, yet you have a log in your own eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And you know, the thing is, people might think that we're just speaking. I'm telling you, we are doing this. I know. We have a record that he posted, he was calling one of the guys that we are with, one of the guys that we went away with. You understand? And he said, yeah, you guys have started a war, and I'll make sure that you go down. I on Facebook, I have the record. If he denies, let him come out. We are just doing this so that you know what is coming for you. Evidences are there.
We have records.
We have
pictures. Charts. We have pictures. We have
And
videos. We have everything.
Right.
You know.
So this thing that you are doing, you are trying to be smart. You are not even smart. You are still a small boy. This is the honest truth. You are still a small boy that has nothing. That has no respect even for old people, even for the elders. You have to sit down and find somebody that can teach you because you know nothing.
Because it's funny.
Yeah.
He talks about preaching Christ.
Right.
And he talks about imitating Christ.
Right.
Is it not the same Bible that tells us that Jesus himself, being God,
Right.
went to be baptized by John?
Yes, that's true.
Jesus had a reference.
Where he was coming from. What's his reference?
When Paul encountered Christ on his way to Damascus,
Yes.
he was struck blind and he was told, go and meet Ananias in the city. He will teach you and pray for you.
Right.
Who is the reference? Because the guy said he repented.
Right.
The guy said he had an encounter with Christ. Okay, fair and fine. We were not there. Okay? But the way God works,
Right.
you know, there has to be a man, an earthly man, who is going to teach you and to ground you.
Right.
You know, I saw a post somewhere on Facebook. He said, you can't repent today
Right.
and expose tomorrow.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Logically, it doesn't make sense.
Because the man is a lover of women. He's a lover of women, abuse of drugs. A person is a drunken master. Everything that he comes out to speak against is a definition of everything that he comes and rebuke in public. That's the honest truth. He comes in the house. A lot of women are coming in. And he knows that. Not one. Lot of them. We have evidences and everything in our phones. You try to hack them, it didn't even work.
Yeah.
And it's not going to work. We'll speak the truth until people are set free, until people are liberated, until people know that truly you were deceiving for your own personal benefit, for your own personal gain.
Because at some point, remember when we started, we said, no, the Back to Christ, when it started, was fun. Okay? Then along the way, have you ever sat down and thought about this? That he hit Auf Lookout, he hit PSB, Shepherd Bushir, he hit Bishop Zondo.
Right.
You know, he hit the giants in the land.
Right.
But particularly in Gauteng. Why do you think that suddenly he's making a move to Gauteng?
Right. Now.
This is all personal.
Planned. Yeah.
He has said Jezra is very smart in his mind, but he's very miscalculative. He's very smart, but he doesn't calculate well. You know.
Yeah.
He has planned this thing. He wants to achieve his own things. Maybe people must not misunderstand us. We are not saying the falsehoods we are standing with them. No. Falsehoods are falsehoods. But what we are saying is let him stand on the truth. Let him be a preacher of what he says.
Right.
Let him live the life that he preaches. What he says and what he does are two different things.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So, yeah.
You went to, the reason why you started Back to Christ and whatnot, moving to Gauteng, you wanted to make sure that if Pastor Africa goes out of the country, you take over, your message is going to be believed. You want to make sure that everyone that is a giant in the land, in the province of Gauteng, you planned this and you told us that I'm going to make you pastors over the Gauteng province. And all of us were going to be manifesting in the land. You said that because the prophetic, you said the prophetic is coming to an end, is fading. That's what you said, and you know that. You said so that let's make sure that these giants, they go away so that I can take over, so that I can be believed. But it's not going to work because this is all built on lies.
Yes.
This is all built on lies. You can't come and speak against a man that was, when you were born, the man had already like 10 years preaching experience. And you are coming and you are standing with boldness to preach, to rebuke such a man.
Yet you are the one who always says to us, respect your elders.
Like for real, who born you?
No.
Honestly speaking. Attacking the very same man that fed you, that clothed you. When you were nothing, when you were smelling, he washed you. You are here, you are telling people he's a charlatan. You are the biggest charlatan yourself, and you know it. You know it. You are the biggest charlatan. This has to come to an end. This has to come to an end. You gave a confession and you told people, I used to use juju, I used to have what? We have pictures of things that were found while least you were ministering on platform. We will distribute it, we will show it to people. Let us see in your own room. And people, they know the decoration of your own room.
No, this must stop, man. This must stop. This must stop. You gave a confession. To me, that was not a confession. You were trying to clear a path for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you did not speak about everything.
Yes.
Like I said, submitting to you does not mean we are foolish.
Right.
You know, we know things about you.
Yeah.
That you did not speak about. I'll just mention in a parable so that you know. The helper in Ghana language. Helper in Ghana language.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about. you have to, you have to come out and talk about those things.
Right.
Because you said you repented. And you said to us that you threw away the juju in the bush. And you forgot to tell people that after you threw it away, you went back to Ghana.
Yeah.
So you when you confessed, you created your own path so that you can maneuver and come up with your own narrative, But we know the people you went to, we know them. Yeah. What they gave you, we know it, and we are waiting for you to come clean.
Somebody's asking, are you saying Alf is true? We never said that. We never been associated with him.
I don't know
He
Alf
knows.
Lukau. I've never met him. Okay, I met him,
Right.
but we did not talk. Okay, because he came to East London.
Yeah.
December 2018.
Right, exactly.
I did not talk to him.
Right,
He was just there. I was here.
right.
So that the relationship that he had with Alf, that's
Right.
his own relationship.
That's his own relationship, and we are not included there.
The relationship that he had with Hubert Angel. That's his own relationship.
Yeah.
We are not involved in it.
Right.
We don't know what they were talking about, don't know what they were doing.
That's true.
But my problem comes here. Number one, whatever he talks about is not verified.
That's very true. There is no truth.
There's no verification in that information. That is gossip. We'll talk about it another time. Number two, I said the first one is not verified.
Right.
Right? Number two, some of the information that he gives, it's information, even if you go on Google, Google, the simplest way to access information, Google will tell you that what he's saying is wrong.
Right, that's very true.
You know, he has touched fathers of faith.
Right.
He has touched. I've never met TB Joshua. Okay.
Right.
But I respect him for the work that he has
That's
done.
very true.
He was in ministry before I was born.
That's very true.
You know, many people have done a lot. People have received Christ. A lot of things have happened, even way before I was born. So I can't come now in 2020. I
And
don't
just
even
speak
you know,
bad about the man, that such an elderly person.
He touched the likes of Emmanuel Makandiwa.
Yeah. Actually, the truth is, before he goes on every live broadcast, he will make sure that he speaks. He will make sure that it takes about 2 weeks, making his research.
You research.
Yeah.
Poor research at the end
Gathering
of the
and
day.
information, and sometimes you actually go, I'm now preparing for
Yeah.
this man of God here.
Yeah.
And who would if somebody who would tell you what actually happened for him to come out and speak about a
Right.
particular one.
The day that he came to expose Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa,
Right.
we were in the studio.
Right.
He came and he said, guys, today is going to be hot. If he is denying again, I challenge him to come
Let
out.
him come out and say it.
He said, guys, today is going to be hot. I said, why? He said, today I'm going to touch Prophet Makandi. I said, oh, okay. Then there was tension in the studio. He started to talk, hey, Prophet Makandiwa this, hey, Prophet Makandiwa this, hey, Prophet Makandiwa this. Things that even if you go on Google, you go on Google.
Right.
He spoke about, no, we'll talk about it in another broadcast. Things that if you Google those
Right.
things, you can tell that no, man. What this guy is saying is lying. You know? And after that broadcast, he tried to talk, there was tension from every corner. Everyone was just mum. Everyone was just quiet. You know? And he said, guys, how was the broadcast? Everyone was quiet. He said, gentlemen, good night. Then he left.
Yeah.
He knew that he has touched things that he was not supposed to touch. You know? So, yeah, there are a lot of men of God. Their lives have been tarnished.
And people here are saying, you guys have been paid.
Paid by who?
Respect yourself.
Paid by who?
Respect yourself.
Paid by who?
Paid.
Was Jacob paid to do what he was doing?
We are not paid at all. We are not paid at all. I'm telling you, we are not even paid. And whatever that we are doing it for the sake of liberating the body of Christ, because we have seen that the guy wants to cause confusion. The guy wants to cause confusion.
And our
Simple.
conscience does not allow us to continue
Right.
like this.
Right. Exactly.
Our conscience does not allow us to continue like this. So, like we said, we still have a lot to say.
Yeah.
After this broadcast, we are posting the police. This thing that he's saying the police are looking for us. No police is looking for us. There's no case at the police. The person who opened the case, Tinashe Mutami, the police are looking for him.
Right.
We have a voice note of how he escaped the house.
Exactly. So, we are coming out, showing you things that this guy is still doing. things that this guy is still doing. And he said to people that I used to be abusing alcohol and whatnot and drugs and whatnot.
Everything
He is still
coming.
in those things. He still does those things. And sometimes he comes live high on drugs, high on alcohol. Whenever you see him wearing those glasses,
Why do you think he's
know
wearing
that-
all the time he's online?
know that there is something. So do not worry. We'll be showing you tomorrow. We are going to be live again.
Yeah.
Showing you evidence and everything of this guy. What things that we found in his room, or at least he will send you, go and fetch something for me while he's busy on live broadcasting. Go and fetch my phone upstairs. We have things in our phones.
Yeah.
And we are willing to come out. We are not even afraid of anybody. Because what we know that what we are saying is the truth. And only the truth shall set us free. So let him continue.
As we are concluding now,
Yeah.
we are still waiting for a public apology. Yeah. Because no police is looking for us. No police is looking for us anywhere. Anywhere in South Africa.
Right.
No police is looking for us. You lied to the people.
Right.
You declared us criminals. You defamed us on Facebook. You know? And I'm going to sue you, Jay Israel, for defaming my character, defaming our characters. I'm going to come for every cent that you don't have. Yeah, I said you don't have because you don't have any money. So we are coming. After this live, we are posting the evidence that the case was withdrawn. You know, withdrawn on the 15th of September.
Right.
He comes and publishes on the 19th of September. What kind of a wahala be this? We shall see.
All right.
We will see you tomorrow on our next broadcast. Thank you and God bless you.